Hello YouTube. Okay, I'm making this video in reference to one video that I saw on YouTube. So this guy had added TVS handlebar on CBR. Okay, and similarly even I have added the CBR handle for comfort riding. If you can see, the handlebar fits perfectly. So these are TVS Apache 200 version 4 handle. Okay, as you can see, I'll just clear it. And all the switch control and the disc brake and the clutch side, even the switch control on the clutch side fits perfectly. So if you see over here, there is a gap that I've left because this guy screwed up the drill on this particular bar, which he tried to match it with the old handlebar. But then similarly I've kept a gap over here also. Okay, so there's like this big gap, like itna bada hai. इधर भी है थोड़ा सा gap, like this big gap. You can see my thumb. So the posture has changed completely. Okay, and I've also added aftermarket mirrors. Right now they're hyper flashing. Okay, right now they're hyper flashing because I have not changed the blinker ka module where that comes. I have not changed that. I want to do that flasher, like the KTM flasher. That's why I've added LED mirrors everywhere, front and back. So when I'll do the LED mirrors, then I will fix it. So thank you so much to that person. I will tag this video to you. He's from Kerala actually. I'll put the link in the description of this video how he did it. He has shared a detailed video. Unfortunately I don't have a detailed video because I was the one who was working and I couldn't handle my camera as well as working on the bike at the same time. So I couldn't make a detailed video, but let me just tell you that these are Apache 200, once again Apache 200 version 4 handlebars, original handlebars. I got it from the TVS showroom. 3,600 rupees is the price for the handlebar, both set. One cost around close to 1,800, 1,900 something plus GST, and then he gave some additional discount. So original cost was coming somewhere around 4,000. I got it for 3,600. All right, and there is a big insect, or मेरे को insects पसंद नहीं है. Anyways, so that's how it. Yeah, and I've also added the bubble visor. Okay, this is the bubble visor. I'll show it from the side and from the front. Okay, that is the bubble visor. Okay, yes, it is touching. It is touching, no doubt. It is touching. You can see if I tilt the handle, see over here. This is over here. It is touching. Okay, and over here on the left hand side, it is touching over here. Okay, so it's a very minor touch. Reason being why it is touching is because over here, if you see, there is a gap. Okay, this is the gap that we have because this bubble visor, when I originally brought, I told him I want CBR visor, and unfortunately he gave me a R15 visor. So over here there are two latch. Okay, so there is no hole in the visor to latch it onto the Honda fairing. So unfortunately it did not fix properly, so there are a lot of gaps, because of which I lost one screw over here, and there are a lot of gaps in the panel. Over here there is a gap, this side there is a gap, there is a gap over here, there's a huge gap over here. So what I have done is I have ordered the cover for the speedometer. If you see, there are crack on the speedometer over here and over here. Okay, so when I get the new cover, then I will remove the whole console. I will fix the visor properly. I'll make a hole over here. I'll drill a hole, or maybe use a heat iron or something like that to make a hole on this one, so that it latches onto the fairing properly, and there are no gaps, visible gaps over here. Once this latches on properly, then this will come into perfect fit, and then when I turn, this will not touch. Okay. Another problem that I have come across is the clutch. Okay, the clutch wire is short, so I have to change it to a different clutch wire. I don't know which clutch wire will fit in this one, because the clutch wire is okay. I was assuming this was a different clutch wire. Okay, it looks similar to the Charisma clutch wire. Okay, so I can fit a Charisma clutch wire on this one, so I think that will be longer. So what will happen is, when I will turn, the clutch won't remain in the pull state. Okay, so I will change the clutch wire. Apart from that, I think there are some open wirings that you can see over here, because I've added these fog lights over here. These are very powerful fog lights. Okay, and I have these lens light also, which is not useful actually. It's a bekar lens light, but that's the reason I've added these fog lights. So I'm going to change the fog light, and there are some people over here talking in the background. Please excuse me for that. Okay, so yeah, so that is the problem. That is another problem, the clutch ka wire. So that I will need a new wire from a different motorbike, maybe a Honda only. I think Unicorn or Charisma will work. Apart from that, I do not have to rewire anything, because there is a lot of play. If you can see, so I'll show it from here. So there's a lot of play. If I turn this side, there is still play. Similarly on this side, if I turn, there is still a lot of, the wire is absolutely loose. And just, I think this disc brake pipe has become a little tight for some reason, okay, when I turn and all, but I think it's still manageable. I will adjust once I get the new levers. Okay, I will have to install new levers also when I get these two new levers, and this spring I need to change. So once I do that, I think I will adjust this a little bit here and there, and then I think this pipe will become a little better. And yeah, that's about it. And if you want to know anything more, drop me a comment in the section below. I will show you the rest of the bike, just in case, if you guys want to see my bike. Okay, that's how it looks. I want to change the foot pegs also over here today. This fitting, by the way, was done yesterday. Okay, and today, by the way, I installed this new the footrest holder. I got this new from Honda. All right, and yeah, that's about it. And I have new parts also. Like, I've got this master cylinder, which is the disc brake cylinder, rear disc brake cylinder from the Honda. It is rusted, please ignore that. I know I'll get this fixed, even this fixed also. But then this cylinder, the top screw has gone bad, and it is not opening, so I cannot add oil. Right now the oil is on the lower side, so I've got new cylinder, which I'll show you right now. I've kept it under the seat. Okay, these are the parts that I have. Okay, this is the rubber which goes inside the cylinder. Okay, this is the rubber. This is for 24 rupees. This is the cover for the cylinder, and the price, you can see the part number also. If you want a part number, I can give you the part number also. This is, I think, 130 rupees. It is not that clear, but I can see. I don't know if the camera can justify. Then over here, this is the master cylinder. This is just for 117 rupees. Okay, not that expensive. This is the cylinder. This is how it looks, the plastic cylinder. Okay, the one that is there, and then the cover is there over here. So this goes, there's one more piece over here. Wait, I'll show you. Okay, there's this transparent plastic piece, as you can see. Okay, this is for 18 rupees. So this 18 rupees, first this plastic will go, then this rubber will go. First the oil will go, then plastic, then rubber, and then this cover. They did not give me the screw, unfortunately. They said, sir, aap baar se le lo. I also got this swing arm cover. This is only for 12 rupees. When I checked online, this was showing for close to around I think it is somewhere around $50 in the US, and if I get it imported from the US, would have costed me a fortune and a lot of time and money invested, but I got it for just for 12 rupees. Reason being, I've installed already one. I have installed over here because the previous owner did not even take care of the bike properly. So right now I fixed it somehow. It is not fixed properly, as you can see. Okay, so this side it is old. on the left hand side, and right hand side it is new. So I've installed one new and one old. So over here, this one I'm going to change to a new one shortly, when I'm going to give it for servicing and get the chain tightened a little bit, because right now the chain is a little loose. So if you can see, one is black and one is, look over here, but this is the old one and this is the new one. Okay, so I will change this to the new one also, and I'm gonna keep this as a spare with me, just in case in the future if something goes wrong with these parts. Yeah, so that's about it. And I want to change the foot pegs, because foot pegs are absolutely worn out. They're old now. It's a 9-10-year-old motorbike, so the foot pegs have worn out. So I will change the foot peg too. Okay, this side as well as this side. Yeah, I think it's a long video. I will share more details. If you have any questions, drop me any questions that you have. I've also gone on long rides on this bike. I mean, long ride, not rides. I've just done one ride, including city and one highway. So yes, city commuting absolutely perfect. Highway riding superb. There's a lot of wind blast. So, but then that's okay. I think I can still, I have clocked 120, 125 on the bike today morning. I think it was pretty much doable, and there was absolutely no vibration in the handlebar. I couldn't feel, unlike the previous handlebar, it was little uncomfortable. Apart from that, yeah, thank you so much guys. Thank you. If you have any questions, let me know. Right, thank you. Bye bye.